Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. It's Monday, I think.
Is it?
And I'm here with Staci.
Good
Yes, it's Monday because
morning.
you're here.
Good morning.
Hello. How are you doing?
Good today. Good.
Or
Little Luna's biting my toes here.
well, we're gonna bring her on camera, so she better behave herself.
I can't
Like we
see
know.
everybody's comments, so I apologize. I'm not ignoring anybody. I just have to keep my phone open this morning.
Yeah, I've got to open up the chat so I can see everybody's comments and we can know who's here. So if you come on, say something to us. That way we know you're here. And I'm finding it on my phone so I can share it. And yes, we are live. We have 2 people on, 3 people on.
Good morning. Good morning.
Don't know who you are yet, but hello. Mystery people. Let's don't keep it a mystery. Let's share, 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 and let me know you're here. Okay, I just shared it to my timeline. And I'll share it into the groups. And there's Deirdre. And Sharon Boyle is asking, you have a green screen, Staci?
This just popped up on my computer when the Zoom was there, but I feel like I'm in space today, so I felt that's why I picked this one.
She's Staci.
I am Spacey Stacy. If I had a dime for every time I was called that when I was a child with the blonde hair.
I was going to ask you that question. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes our names, oh, come on. Now my phone's being wonky. It won't play the video.
Uh-oh.
So I can't see who's coming on unless you all say something. Talk to me. Good morning, Jennifer. Jennifer Langren is with us.
Good morning.
One of these times, Staci, when you come down here, we'll have to get together with Jennifer. She's in Miami.
Oh, that would be fun.
Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be fun.
It's not cooperating. Couldn't play the video, so I can't pull it up on my phone, so you guys are just going to have to speak today. Last time it did this, I think I had to turn my phone all the way off and back on again. Don't we love technology?
Love it. It's yesterday was funny because my husband was in a tizzy. He was trying to do something on the car and it wasn't cooperating, and so his energy was like all over the place. And then he touched my computer and my computer wouldn't work. I said, just get away from my electronics because it's your energy that's messing it all up.
I know, right? And now I can't even get my phone to turn off.
Oh boy, we are going to be a hot mess here this morning.
It's one of those mornings, you know, everything's a challenge right now. So we're going to do Om Gangana Pataye Namaha. We're going to clear those obstacles.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Deirdre says there's a heat wave going on here in Staten Island. I don't think you're alone, Deirdre. It's hot.
Yeah, it is hot. I think when it says it's 80 something here, when it is cloudy, it feels like it's 100 with the humidity and stuff.
Yeah, right. It was really hot yesterday. We have rain yesterday. I don't even think it rained here yesterday. It was just hot. I was going to go out for a walk and it was just too hot to do that. So I used my rebounder and did that way yesterday.
I miss mine. Mine's in storage right now.
Yeah, I've decided it's going to be an everyday thing for me right now. Okay, so we've got Wendy. Good morning, sweetheart. Catherine
Good morning.
Kovacs.
Good morning.
Jack Long. That's a new name. Hello, welcome.
Good morning.
Okay, my phone's slowly coming back up.
Luna's
people are slowly wandering in. It's that kind of day. Oh, there she is.
Yeah,
There's our
she's
girl.
like,
Listen to her.
let me down, Mom. I want to run. I want to play. I want to bite your
Luna.
feet while you're trying to talk.
Luna. Yes.
Look at her.
You're looking at me.
she just
Way better.
went.
Hi, Luna. Oh, she's watching my hand. My cat used to do that. I used to have this screensaver that was a mouse, and it would run around the screen.
But she's very interested in you this morning.
It drove my cat crazy. She would sit and watch that mouse, and she would watch it, and then all of a sudden she'd try to attack and catch it.
Yeah, Luna's like, what's going on?
I know. Luna, you gonna talk to us? I heard a little squeak. You got more? Got more squeaks in there?
She's got a funny meow.
Hi. She does. It sounds so cute when she does that little squeak. I know, right? See, Staci does a really good imitation of Luna.
Yeah, I've had practice. So I'm wondering, has anybody been having weird dreams, like real vivid reality dreams? I've been having dreams of people that I've never dreamt about before. I meant to ask because it's been, and they're realistic also.
Well, I dreamed about money last night. I don't know what I was doing with it, but I woke up and I'm going, that was a dream. I think I wanted to stay in that dream.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I've got it to play after I rebooted my phone. So we have Sharon Boyle and Jean Loriot.
Good morning, everybody.
Hello. Good morning. And Deirdre says she loves your blouse, Staci.
Oh, thank you.
It is pretty.
Thanks.
I like that. It looks like a butterfly at the
Yeah,
top.
it's got really
Butterfly
nice.
wings.
It might be.
Yeah.
I never really looked, but yeah, I like the colors and stuff.
Awesome. Marianne just came in. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Sally's here. Morning, Sally.
Good morning.
Yeah, so we're getting up there now. We've got almost our normal crowd for this morning. And Reka D'Souza, good morning to you.
Good morning.
There's some new names this morning.
Oh, it's exciting.
And Jean, you don't have to apologize for not being a morning person. There's many of us that are not. But you know what? We come on here and we start our day this way. I love that. And Sally's asking, how's Luna? So Sally, you missed the Luna sighting.
She'll be back, Sally.
She'll be back. Yeah, she's attacking Staci at the moment.
Yeah. She ran off over there. She'll be back though.
She'll be back. So how is she doing with her legs and everything? Everything's good?
Fine. Yeah, the doctor said he was amazed at how quickly she healed. She's running around. Doesn't seem like her walk is lame or anything like that. Said she's healed, and I just was thinking, yes, we have plenty of prayers and healers sending her love and energy, and she's just like nothing ever happened.
That's so amazing. And I'm
is
so happy that she recovered like that. My cat, when she was about that size, she was tiny. She loved to jump. Well, she was a little bit bigger because she was a little heavier than what Luna is. But she loved to jump, and she jumped up on a chair one time and it fell backwards. She fell with the chair. Oh, and it landed on her tail. And her whole life, she had like this little crook right at the end of her tail. Oh. Yeah, so it never straightened out. But I'm
Wow.
so glad that her leg is doing good and that she doesn't have anything that's going to be permanent from it.
Yes, thankfully. All the prayers and energy and healing and love, it
Mm-hmm.
just fixed it real quick.
It really did.
Because it really was only when I took her back, it was maybe 2 weeks. Because I just took her back last Friday to the
Right.
doctor. I
Yeah.
almost said
Hasn't been that
pediatrician.
long to the pediatrician. I know, right? Yes, our animals are our kids.
Yeah. I just love her so much.
We all do. She won our hearts that first day when you found her.
Oh, she was so teeny weeny. Now she's like, whoop.
Yeah. She belongs to all of us. We just let
Yeah.
you take care of her.
Okay. Maybe you can babysit one day while we go on a trip.
I would love to. Yeah. Whenever you want to do that, you just let me know.
Maybe next time we're down, we'll leave her with you so she doesn't get in trouble again.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of things she can get in trouble with in here. Mine's cat friendly. And Sally's saying good morning and thank you for yesterday, everybody. Yesterday, Sally had to go do some clearing of an energy, so we all pitched in and did some Reiki and sent good energy to her. So
Yeah.
So happy that that worked out, Sally, and thank you for what you do. Thank you to anybody that works with energy and works especially in that way of removing the negative energy. And Staci and I are going to be on the radio tonight.
Yes.
We are on Angel Heart Radio at 8 o'clock tonight. We're going to be discussing when we're around negative energy, and especially if it's people that we're close to, like maybe you're living with people, living with someone that energy is just so pervasive. And how do you handle that? So we're going to have that discussion tonight.
Yeah.
Can anybody relate to that? Raise your hand. I don't live with anybody currently, but oh my gosh, that has been the trial and tribulation during my lifetime. Absolutely, with the vibes and the frequency that can go on with somebody that's not, we call it awake, that's not aware of who they are and how they affect other people with their energy. So that's going to be our discussion tonight, and I hope that hope you all can join in for that.
I'm excited. I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited.
Yeah, there's nothing to be nervous about. It's just like being on here.
I guess when you hear the word radio, it's like, oh boy.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Well, when we're on the live, we're just we're just streaming out over Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope. But then it goes over, the audio goes over the radio, and that goes out really far and wide, and goes out in all different avenues. So yeah, but it's nothing to be nervous about. We're just going to come on and talk.
Okay.
Yeah. And Wendy says, Staci and Wendy were talking about auras, and Staci has started seeing colors.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. About a couple of years ago, we were at a baseball game. My son used to play travel, as you know, and I'm standing there, and this gentleman, or one of the dads, his arms just turned emerald green. Like it was all, and it grew and grew and grew. And I'm staring at him. I'm thinking, I hope he doesn't think I'm staring at him for, any other reason other than his arms are green, and I can't tell him that. And then after that, that's happened a few times. But usually it's green. But when we were looking for our home on Saturday, the sales lady, hers turned purple. And I just couldn't keep my eyes off of it. It was, and then when she'd move her hands and they would just keep purple, trailing purple. And I'm thinking, wow. So I'm trying to learn more about what I'm seeing, what it means. And Wendy was telling me it's the aura, which I thought the aura was, here. I didn't think I would see it over the skin, but that makes sense that it's the aura.
Yeah, the aura is all on the outside of our body, but there was, for some reason, it was focused in just that area for you to see. So it would have been covering the whole body. Staci, I'm pretty sure you were at the training where I did the aura photography. I think I have your picture of your aura on my computer.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
because
think so.
I have the system where
Yeah.
you, using a camera and a special software, you can show the chakras inside the body. It shows you how their size, how big they're open or small, and it shows the color of the aura on the outside. And it prints up I think it's like 20-page report when I do somebody's aura photography.
Yeah.
It gives you the report about what all the colors mean and about your chakras, the how bright they are or not so bright, and how expansive they are. So it's really a pretty cool system.
Yeah.
And
I
that
remember
was, yeah, remember that? We were doing that. I believe it was yes, it was at the Angelic Reiki training that we did together when Kevin was
Right.
here. Our
Yeah, and we
Kevin
did it before and
Morris.
after, and
Yeah,
there was a difference in our
yeah,
auras.
right.
Yeah.
And I even have I have Kevin Morris's aura photography.
Maybe he'll sign it.
I think he would probably sign it if I printed it out. He's
Yeah,
such an amazing man.
he
Oh my
is.
gosh.
He's such
I
a lovely
love him.
person.
I love him so much.
He
Yes.
needs to
And
get back over here across the pond again.
he's going to. He has plans. I've talked to
Okay.
him. And yeah, he's definitely coming to Washington, D.C. next year.
Oh, wow.
So yeah. Yep. So I can't wait to see him again.
Yeah, he's always so encouraging when we talk to him.
He really is. You know, he has a heart of gold. That man is just pure love. So who else? Prachetta, good morning, sweetheart.
Good morning.
Tony's here. Tony
Yay,
De
good morning.
And Sally says, I've done this once, readings. It was fun. You'll be good at it, Staci, and Teri has you. Okay. Hang on. What are we talking about? I think I missed
Me reading auras?
something. Probably. Okay.
Well, funny story is when my husband and I used to play racquetball, he would run up to the white wall to get the ball, and I would see his aura around him, and I would say, stop right there, just stop, I want to see what it is. And he's like, we're playing racquetball. And I said,
Right?
Can you see it? Can you see mine? And he's like, no, I cannot see anything. I'm like, well, you're blue.
Right. Well, I have taught many people how to see auras, and it's really easy. I mean, this is like one of the easiest things that you can do. And you can start like with your own hand. If you hold your hand up and spread the fingers out, and then just focus on one point. Yeah, I see your aura. Just focus on one point on your hand. And what's going to happen is the more you look at that one point, your peripheral vision is going to show you the aura around your fingers, around your hand. You'll start to see like a trail of energy that starts to show itself to you. And that's using your peripheral vision. Usually, some people do. If they look straight on, they can see it by just looking straight at the person. But usually if you focus on one spot, so I tell everybody, if you're trying to see somebody's aura, you want to focus like right at their forehead. Just envision there's a spot on their forehead, and that's where you're going to look. And don't just relax. Don't try to force it or anything. And don't take your eyes off of that spot. And then you're going to start seeing with your peripheral vision, you'll see the energy coming out from them. You can do this on your own aura. You can look in the mirror and you can do the same thing. When you're looking in the mirror, just focus on a spot, like right up here on the forehead somewhere, right where your third eye is. And relax, don't deviate from looking at that one spot, and all of a sudden you're going to start seeing the aura. It's going to just appear and show itself to you.
Yeah,
It's
I'm gonna
really
work on
beautiful
that.
to do this. Yeah, yeah, the more practice that you do with it, and if you have like a solid white wall or a
Hmm.
white background that you can stand in front of, that's the easiest way, because you're not distracted by the colors that's there. So yeah, Sharon Boyle says, don't blink.
Yeah, don't play.
But you'll start seeing the trail, you'll start seeing that energy, and then you'll start seeing the color. Usually I see like the aura, the white first, and then I see the other colors that
Hmm.
that kick in. And there's our little Luna, complete with a squeak.
Ow. She's biting. Look, she stops to look at you again. She's like, hey, wait,
Yeah,
this
Prachetta
is
was
how
just
big she's
asking.
getting.
Prachetta was saying, where's Luna? Did I miss her? I joined late.
There she is, Brigitta. Hi. Oh, all right. Go on with yourself.
Yeah, she's had enough. She's
Yeah,
full of
she's
herself
very
this morning.
energetic. She hits the floor running for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, with the auras, when I was younger, my parents were in a bowling league, and they would drag us every Friday night, and it was, to me, it was boring because I didn't play. But I would just sit there, and when people were up to bowl, I could see the white around them, and I just would sit there and stare and wonder, what is this?
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's what it is.
yeah. So I guess I've had that ability since, oh gosh, maybe 7 or 8 years old, just to see
Mm-hmm.
the clear,
Right.
part of the
Right.
aura.
Yeah.
Just trying to get
Yeah.
my water over here.
And our aura is going to reflect our energy. So if you're seeing different colors in the aura, that's reflecting what's going on inside of that person. So there's been times when I've seen like red energy, or like you were saying, you saw the purple. I've seen
Hmm.
blue, I've seen yellow, a lot of yellow energy. And a lot of people have the yellow over the top of their head, not over the whole body, but just the top of the head. And that's that higher connection with your spiritual self, with your higher self, with God. And it comes out in that way. If you've ever seen the pictures or the paintings, the depictions of Jesus and some of the other ascended masters,
Yeah.
the artist always depicted them with this gold or aura around the top of their head, the gold
Hmm.
or yellow. And that's what that is. That we're seeing the aura. And for some people, it's just so strong. You know, it's like you
Yeah.
can't miss it. Yeah. And Wendy says maybe the people who had the color around their hands are healers. Yeah,
That's
Wendy, I
what I was
totally agree.
wondering. Yeah. Because green and purple are healing colors to me,
Mm-hmm.
and they're gentle. They were very
Yeah,
gentle souls, not, you know,
right.
not one.
Yeah.
Well, the one dad, though, I think he was some type of doctor, so that makes sense. The one with the
Mm-hmm.
green. Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that does make sense. Green is healing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna work on it.
All right. And Sally says we've had this done many times. It shows your spirit guides as well. Awesome. And Staci, I just pulled up those aura photos just the other day. I'll send you yours.
Okay, that
Yeah,
was
maybe
fun.
we.
I want to do that. I just want to do everything.
I
I
know,
love
right?
learning everything and sharing everything, and
Yeah.
learning is so much fun, especially this
Yes, it
topic.
is. Yeah. And if you would be willing, I can do just the picture that I took and show that on the river group,
Yeah,
the Angelic
that'd be
River
great.
group. So you
Yeah,
all can see what we're talking about. It's hard to envision it sometimes unless you've actually seen one.
yeah,
But
it's really cool.
I have a picture of Stacy's aura. I mean, of her chakra and aura. So I'll
Yeah,
share that.
I
Yeah, that
think
way
there
you
was
all know.
blues and whites, and I think there was a lot of white.
Yeah. Yeah, Tony's on. She says she's responding well to her new meds and feeling awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
Tony, I love that good news. Thank you for sharing
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
that's great.
we always celebrate good news on here.
Yes.
The good news channel. Angie Taylor is here. She's saying good morning to us.
Good morning.
Okay. All right, Sally. Not sure what this is. She says he did my first one ever, I think in Lexington, maybe the Aura photography. And it's with the radio show tonight, Staci. So I don't know. Julie Kiss is here. Hi, Julie.
Good morning. I'm trying to
And
keep an eye out for Luna here on my left. She's trying to whack at stuff.
Sally says ours are both white, talking about her aura. Okay, what else we got? Lisa Hip. That's a new name. Good morning and welcome to Morning Cuppa Joy. And hopefully you're in our group, Angelic River Family. And Wendy, if you're still on, can you put the group name up on the comments? So anybody, because we do have a couple of new people. We have Ria, Arjona is with us. Hello and welcome. These are names that I'm not recognizing. So
yeah,
hello.
It's exciting. Good morning,
It
everybody.
is exciting. Yeah. And
I wonder if you could do, I'm sorry.
That's I was just gonna say hello to Kimberly Kerr, Kerr. Haven't seen that name either. She sees purple and reddish. So you're wondering if I can what?
Do animal auras.
Oh yeah. If you can
get
them to stand still.
Yeah. Probably not Luna. Not Luna for sure.
Right. Yeah, you have to put your hand on this special equipment to get the picture of the aura. So yeah, not sure how that would work. Maybe we'll just have to develop that, Staci.
There you go.
Can do it for people. I'm sure we can do it for animals.
Yeah. That would be interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah. And Sally says, I try to do an energy photo once a year, but I couldn't this year due to COVID. Well, maybe I should bring my equipment up to Michigan.
Yeah.
And Lisa says, I've always wanted an aura photography session done. Yeah, it's so interesting when you get the printout, especially, and it tells you all about your chakras and the things that show up with the colors that are in your aura. It's really interesting to have that done.
Yeah. And when you read it and it matches up to how you feel or think, it's like, wow. Yeah. I had it done in Coral Springs one time, but it was kind of in a hurry because it was like a psychic fair. So she didn't explain everything to me. So reading it, I wasn't understanding. But when you did mine, we sat and discussed it. And so I understood it a lot more.
Yeah, I went through the report with you. Yeah.
It was a large report.
Yeah, it's about 20 pages, I think. It's because it's really in depth. It really goes through all of the chakras and tells you a lot of information about yourself. Charles is here.
Good morning, Charles.
Tammy Fisk, good morning to you.
Good morning.
And Julie is going on a road trip with her parents today. She's so happy to spend time with them. I bet you are, Julie. I'm so happy that you're there. I know that was a real struggle, not being able to get to see them.
Yeah, that must be hard.
Okay, what else we got? Oh, you were in Angel Speakers, Sally. So now she jumped board and she's over here with us.
There you go.
And yes, that would be amazing. So yeah, it's a computer, so I can bring that up. I'm trying to figure out how I can transfer that software into my new computer, but so far it hasn't worked real well. So I just have to lug the other computer with me.
Need a big suitcase.
Yeah. So Sharon is asking, how long does a road trip have to be to call it a road trip? And then further than normal with your locality, I assume. Well, I call a road trip if I go up to see Staci.
Yeah, that's a road trip.
Or even
3 hours.
Or even my friend Linda, who's up in West Palm Beach.
Yeah, that could be a road trip with all that traffic.
Oh,
what's that?
Sharon Boyle says, stop the presses. Someone has a new heart chakra bowl.
I do. I'm so excited.
I know. And it looks like it's the same size as mine. So when you come down to Boca next time, bring that bowl. Let's do a little get together. And
Yeah, definitely.
We're going to intend that COVID is wiped out by then.
Yes.
So we're going to be able to get together. So I didn't know if you wanted to give us a little showing of your bowl this morning. It's up to you.
I'll have to stand up here and go get it.
Yeah,
And
go get it, and we'll keep seeing who else coming in. Carrie's here. Good morning,
Good morning,
Carrie. Okay, so who else? Julie's in a great mood. Had a reading last night. Her godmom Mary came through. It was a great reading. Awesome, Julie. That was with on C. Michael's program, wasn't it? Yeah, I saw that you were on there. There's the bowl. Yay, yay, yay.
This is my first time ever even touching one.
Mm-hmm.
And so this one's wrapped in some type of material. Is that supposed to be?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't played with her yet because I wanted to sage and get all the energy from its travels from Amazon.
Right.
So, but I'm excited. I'm going to play with it today.
I'm excited too. So let us know when you're ready to give us a little doing, as Sharon says.
I need to know how to hold it and everything. So I'm going to watch some videos and or watch Sharon.
Watch Sharon. And and we can talk later too. Well, I'm sure we will.
Yeah.
Let's talk. Okay. So I'm so happy you've got that. Yeah, I'm ready for another one, but my finances just aren't there at this point to do that.
Well, this was manifested.
That's a yes. Yeah, absolutely.
With help.
Everything that I put out there, it gets manifested. And we've been working on some manifestation with the law of attraction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that was the meditation yesterday on here. We did a manifestation meditation. Did you all get anything that came through yesterday for you after that meditation? Anybody manifest anything? Because I did. So I just putting it out there, asking if anybody else manifested.
I'm manifesting my home. It's coming.
I know. We're so excited for you. Sally's asking if I can back it up on a flash drive and then reinstall in a new computer. I have it backed up, Sally, but it doesn't want to open up right. So there's something that I got to figure out from the old computer that I don't have on the new one. Something that it's missing, to maybe a code or a key or something. Well, it has a key. It has a little USB key that runs it. Okay, and Wendy was saying it's Curlian photography. Yeah, that's what this program is. This program was developed, and the computer and the program actually came from the guy who developed the program. So I've got it from the get-go, from the person that did it. And it's really an amazing program. It's so powerful.
You were saying you manifested that as well.
I manifested that. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, and Sharon, can anyone tell me why I can't press repeated hearts when I'm on this Zoom on the laptop? On my mobile I can, but not on laptop. I've had that happen too, Sharon, where I'm on a live and it'll only let me do one heart. So I don't know what that is. I don't know why. And Sharon says she sages all of her bowls before playing them. Yeah, I sage my whole house every day. Every day, usually a couple times a day.
I was saging all day yesterday.
And Sharon's always ready for another one, another bowl. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I'm sure I'm going to get another one.
You are. And Prachetta says, let's manifest abundance for us all. Interesting that you should say that. And Carrie's trying to manifest a lottery win, but she did have $120 coming out of nowhere. So I pulled the card when Staci got on with me this morning for our group. Like I do every day, I pull us a card from this wonderful native spirit deck. And the card that came up this morning was White Buffalo. And I love this card. I love it. And I'll be posting this in the group, but just look at the energy of this card. And I'm going to read to you what it's Denise Lynn is the person who did this particular deck. So what she said, the card meaning is abundance and security are flowing into your life. All things are possible. Balance and harmony prevail. You may be called upon to stand up for others, but you can do this because you have the support of many beings in the spirit realm. So White Buffalo is abundance, and the energy that this card brings will multiply tenfold. So if you're putting energy into this card right now, if you're saying, okay, I want to manifest another singing bowl, Staci.
House first.
Well, house
I can
and
have them
singing
both.
bowl, you can have them both. Quit limiting yourself.
Yes. Oh my goodness. See that?
And
That's the ego talking.
Carrie wants me to bring it a little closer to the camera. I've got my green screen on, Carrie, so it's not really getting the card that well. Yeah, it's not going to do it. I have to put it back here to do it. But it's White Buffalo. And I'll be putting the picture of it in the group, in the Angelic Reiki group, and along with the meaning, like I do every day, the meaning and how you can work with it. So White Buffalo, just keep calling on that. Yes, I know, it's so mystic. I love this card deck. I'm going to be using this deck tomorrow. Tomorrow, John Fiore and I are doing some readings in the group for you. We're only going to be in the Angelic Reiki group doing that. So hopefully you can tune in, and I'll be using this deck and a new deck that is coming in today that I'll be getting, and I'll sage it and work with it today. So I'll be ready for it for tomorrow.
Can't wait to see it.
And Sally says the Native Americans also believe that the White Buffalo brings you great sacred wisdom. I have it on my totem. That's when I got excited, Sally, when I saw that that was the card, because I love White Buffalo energy. And there's a tradition with the White Buffalo woman where they would have sightings of her. And that energy is very mystical. It's very profound because she's a guide. And so if you ever see the image and the vision of White Buffalo, no, I'm sorry, Wendy, I made a mistake. It's Angelic River family is where we'll be doing the readings. Sorry about that. I've got Angelic Reiki on my mind because I got Staci here with me.
Yeah.
Angelic River family. And that's where we'll be doing the readings tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I think it's 1 o'clock. Okay.
I'll try to be there.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm going to try to get somebody every Tuesday to come on. And I've already talked to Michelle Berry. I know many of you are familiar with her. She's in our group, and see if she will do them with me. And she said, okay, so we've just got to set the date. And I am working on our Robert Painley. And I've asked him if he'll come in and we can do some together in the group. So this is going to be fun.
Very good. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to make it a fun thing. Okay.
What type of readings? Are they card readings?
They're going to be a combination of card, intuitive readings, whatever comes out during that time, that's what will come out. And you know, with John is going to be a lot of fun, a lot of laughter. So get prepared. If you're coming in for something serious, it's not going to happen. And actually, the more fun that you make it, the more profound the messages are, the clearer they come through, because laughter raises the vibration. Yeah. So as we laugh, then we get the messages that come in. And spirit just really responds. The angels respond to the laughter and to the levity that we put into it. And yes, Michelle Berry reads cards using charms. I have had her for full, it's Lemoran, something like that. She uses this spread. It's on a cloth, and she uses every card in the deck. Now, we won't be doing like that whole thing while she's on. It'll be probably like one card. I'm looking for my calendar so I can make sure I'm giving you all the right time for tomorrow. It's 2:00. My apologies. 2:00 tomorrow in the Angelic River family group. So if you're not in that group, this would be the time to jump in there. And I see 22. I see 22 every day on here. So that's our sign from the angels that, oh yeah, this is good. They're really surrounding us with their energy.
Oh, I'm getting bit. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell out.
Uh-oh.
I woke up at 2:22 this morning, and I looked right at the clock.
Yeah.
2:22.
Yeah. 2:22. All right, so let's see what we got. And it is time to start putting prayer requests in. How did that happen?
I know, it goes so quickly. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, and I wanted to see, I think it was Christina's comment. Christina Leftwich is here. She says, the laughter and angels connection makes a lot of sense to me now. Yeah, it does. When you laugh, the angels laugh with you. They really do. Their energy is drawn to that vibration of the laughter. Okay, so let's see what else we got. What other comments? Sharon says, my mom received her mudra cards and she loves them. So Sharon's paying it forward. She received the mudra cards as a gift and now she is sharing them out with others. I love those mudra cards. We did one last night that was so easy. And this one is for, I'll just share it with you all today if you missed it last night. This one is to remove obstacles on the spiritual path. And it is one of the easiest ones that there is. You put the pad of your thumb on the nail of your little finger and you spread the other finger. So it's like you're holding up the number 3, but you're holding on to the thumb and the little finger. And this is to remove obstacles on the spiritual path, serves as a spiritual weapon against ignorance, laziness, doubt, egoism, attachment, and aversion. So,
am I doing that correctly?
Yeah, just hold the nail of the little finger, hold it with your thumb, and then hold up the 3 fingers and spread them. And this is the Trishula mudra. I love that. And Catherine's asking if the readings are today. It's tomorrow, Catherine. Tomorrow at 2:00 in Angelic River family. Thank you, Wendy. It's 2:00. Yeah, I made that mistake. I said 1, but it's at 2:00.
When you do the mudras, do you do both hands at the same time?
I do both hands. Yeah. And I do this when I'm meditating, when I'm chanting, if I'm just walking around. You know, you can do this. Nobody's going to look at you funny. They're going to think you're trying to make a peace sign and you have one extra finger up there.
Maybe I could do this when I'm driving and with one hand. And somebody's on my butt.
Just wave at people. This is the new thing. Instead of giving them the finger, you're giving them the mudra.
My son calls them spiritual gangsta signs.
That's right, spiritual gangsta. And Jean Lorio is asking, is it open or do we need an invite? We're going to be live in the group, Jean. So anybody can come in and then whoever spirit's drawn to, that's who's going to get a reading from John and myself. So I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. Okay, what else we got? Carrie woke up at 3:33 yesterday. I have been waking up at the very, very early time of either 3:00 or 4:00 every morning. Mm-hmm. It's like, and I know I should just stay up because when I go back to sleep, when I do that and I go back to sleep, that's when I have the vivid dreams. Anybody else experience that? If I just stay awake, I'm fine. But when I go back to sleep, I wake up like my normal time of waking up and it's like, wow, that was a dream. What the heck was that? You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Like I go into a much deeper sleep.
Yeah,
But I've
right.
been waking up as well around, well, this morning 2:22. Yesterday was 3:15, and I was just up. I couldn't go back to sleep.
Yeah. And Julie said she did too. She woke up at 3:33.
Wow.
Yeah. And Carrie says she takes a screenshot every time. I'd have a screenshot a day if I did that. Okay, so Callie Casey, hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us. She said she just tuned in.
Good morning.
And Sharon Boyle, you're so funny. We're talking about the mudras. Sharon says, I do both my fingers and my toes.
I can vision that.
Oh my
Envision that.
gosh. Thank you. We needed that laughter.
The angels are
Yeah,
singing.
they are singing right now. Oh, that's so cool. Sharon, thank you. Thank you for bringing us so much joy. You are so adorable, and I just love you. And Sharon is on every Wednesday at 11 o'clock doing a meditation a day where she plays her singing bowls for us and does a sound healing. And Sharon, I think I'm with you this week. Yes, I am. 11 o'clock at Enlightened World Network. She'll be doing about a 20 to 25-minute sound healing for us. And it's always amazing. Amazing.
I love it.
Okay, so we've got some prayers coming in. But before that, Carrie says, how many mudras can you or are you supposed to do? Whatever you're drawn to, Carrie. I have this deck that I got. It's 72 mudras. So I'm working my way through them. Some of them are kind of complicated. So I think my human brain wants to learn the easier ones first, and the ones that resonate, the ones that I say, okay, I need a mudra for abundance. So I go in and I found this beautiful abundance mudra that's also easy. You put your two fingers, the middle and the ring finger, a middle and index finger with your thumb, you close that up and then put the other two fingers in your palm. That's the abundance mudra, if you can see that. And you just hold that. And these mudras, if you hold them for at least 5 minutes, you're going to feel that energy. You're going to feel the effect of what that mudra is doing in your body. We need to have Navriti back on here again and give us a refresher about the mudras and some more explanation and teach us some more wonderful stuff about them.
Definitely.
And I loved my video, and I haven't got the replacement for it. There's Jeff, Gabby's significant other, is doing a revision on the video. I was going to post it in the group. So maybe I'll just go ahead and post it like it is, because at the end, Gabby goes through those mudras and it's just beautiful to watch her doing that.
Yeah.
So I'll put it in there for any of you who haven't seen the video. That way you can see it. And I'll cry again when I watch it. Okay, so let's see prayer requests. Deirdre says prayers for Carol Allen and for world peace. And Tony, prayers for Sally. She worries too much. Yeah, let's send her a boost of energy. Sally, we love you so much.
Yes,
and
we do.
Julie Kiss is asking for prayers for her sister Anne, who has gallbladder problems. Yeah, absolutely. And then we have Prachetta, good health prayers for Shantae and Wendy and Tony and Charlie. Happy prayers of abundance for my fairy Terry and everyone here. Prayers for safety, strength, courage, and protection for Tracy, David, Prachir, Neil, and Minima. Lots and lots of love to everyone. Thank you, Prachetta. Such a beautiful, compassionate prayer that you give every morning when you're on here. Christina, I have a little different prayer request. I've been watching some COVID survivor groups for a few months, and there's a lot of people in there dealing with all kinds of things, long-term issue, deaths of loved ones, and feelings of being dismissed, disbelieved, and unloved by some in society. In addition to some of them being ill for literally months, I would like to send them love. Let's do that. Absolutely. Christina, thank you for bringing that to our attention. I didn't even know that there were any groups, but I'm happy to see that they are supporting each other through all of this. And I have friends that are dealing with it, that are in the midst of their illness with COVID. So yeah, it's happening. It is real.
Yeah.
And Deirdre says, isn't that the time that our teams work on us? Yeah, it is, Deirdre, when we're in that sleep mode, that our angels, our spirit guides, they're coming in and downloading and telling us information. So you're absolutely correct about that. Sally, here I am again. Feels like I'm playing around and pop goes the weasel. Well, I'm glad you came back in, Sal, because we're getting ready to do our prayers. And Carrie's talking about the mudras. I've done the abundance one for a day, I think. Yeah, I do it too. Every time I think or go into a meditation or look at my crystal grid. And I heard from Rosa this morning. Rosa Albert is going to teach us more about crystal grids. And we're going to set a date and we're going to come in and do that. And she'll be able to really give you some in-depth information about the crystal grids.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Quick funny story.
Okay.
I had to fix a man come over to give us an estimate to fix some things in the house. And he came in our room to see where he needed to paint. I had my crystal grid, my sage, my candle. I said, this poor guy probably was like, I don't know if I want to come back.
Yep, I know. Anytime, like we have the bug man that comes in to spray every month, and he's always like, "You have the best energy in here." He's looking at my crystals and my angels and my singing bowls, all of that sitting out.
Oh.
But it is funny when somebody that's not aware of all of that comes in and they're like, "Ooh, what's that?"
Yeah, my husband's just like, it's my wife's stuff.
Yeah, it's her rocks. Do you remember Breaking Bad? The one guy, he was always ordering the stones. He would order, they call them rocks. He was getting his shipment of rocks in.
I haven't watched that yet. My son started watching it when he was visiting last week, and I was kind of interested in it. Might check it out.
Yeah, I binge watched the whole thing because I missed it when it was on live. Okay, so let's see if there's any other prayer requests. Lisa Hip is here. I would love prayers to help make my crystal cells, to get my crystals to where they are needed. Absolutely. Abundance. Do that abundance mudra. Call that to you. It's the two fingers, your ring and your middle finger, and I keep saying ring. Your index and your middle finger and your thumb. Press those together at the pads, and then put the other two fingers into your palm. Do that for at least 5 minutes. Okay, who else? Sally, prayers for the young lady we helped yesterday and her family, especially her 2.5-year-old son. Mm-hmm. Yes, we certainly will. Definitely. And Carrie, did I miss the talk about protecting energy? Carrie, Staci is going to be on with me tonight at 8 o'clock on Angel Heart Radio, and we're going to talk about how we deal with negative energy, how we deal with others who are projecting that low vibration, and how we can protect ourselves. So that's going to be the talk tonight for about an hour on Angel Heart Radio. We'll be discussing that and taking questions and comments as well. If you have anything that you want to ask about or comment on, tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Time is when Staci and I will be on Angel Heart Radio. And Jean's asking prayers for everyone to be free from suffering. Yes. And Callie, prayers to help me identify and work towards my fulfilling purpose. Yeah. Christina says, during the negativity removal yesterday, I called in my angels for protection, and they put a fabulous crystal grid between them, and was absolutely amazing. They hadn't shown me that before. That's awesome,
Yeah.
Christina. And yeah, I can't wait for Rosa to come in and we can really learn more about the grids. I've been gridding for, oh gosh, for years, ever since I think when I was first introduced to the medicine wheel ceremony. That's when I learned about crystal gridding, and that was probably over 30 years ago that I understood how you place the stones in a certain position and you use the stones that you're wanting to put the energy into in your grid. So Rosa's going to help us understand all of that a
Yeah.
little bit better. But
I
right
can't wait.
now, let's get to our meditation and prayer time because we've got a full day here at Enlightened World Network. And I hope that if you're not familiar with what we do here, that you will tune in to some of those programs. And one thing that I'm doing today that's not on um, Enlightened World, I'm going to be part of a panel discussion, and we're going to talk about our stories, the stories we tell both to ourselves and to others, and the stories we listen to that others tell us. So it's from people all over the world, and there's going to be 4 panel members, and I'm excited about doing that. I think I put out the information, but I'll put it again into the group so you all can tune in to that at noon today.
Very good.
Okay, so let's start taking the breath in, going into our heart, breathing love, breathing light right into the heart. If you want to do a mudra during this meditation, the one where you hold your little finger, where you hold the nail with your thumb, and then spread the other ones, this will break through obstacles. So let's start breaking through obstacles and barriers right now. As you breathe into your heart center, we want to remove all barriers that come up for us, whether that's our self-talk that we do, or it's doors that we feel are closed, that we can't move forward in our life to a direction that we know we're supposed to be moving into, to manifest those things in our life that we want to manifest more love, more abundance, more joy into our life. Let's break through every obstacle, every barrier. So I'm just taking a breath in and feeling into the energy right now. And there's a lot of barriers out there, most of them having to do with the feeling of not being worthy to receive whatever it is you're putting out to the universe that you want. So let's break through those barriers. Let's do some I am affirmations. When you take your deep breath in, feel it going all the way down to your solar plexus, right at the top of your abdomen. And if you want to place one hand there on the solar plexus, feel the energy that's there and say, I am worthy. And then breathe in again. See if the energy shifted at all for you. And then say, I am enough. And relax with the out breath. Anything that's unlike that, anything that's giving you a message that you're not enough to have what you want. You're not worthy of all those good things that you desire in life. Release that with the out breath. We're letting that go, putting that energy forward for it to be transmuted into positive energy. So with the in breath, take in more love, more light, all the way down to the solar plexus. And then again, I am worthy. And really say it with confidence this time. Put that energy into your solar plexus. And see that solar plexus expanding. It's a beautiful yellow energy. Just envision the yellow swirling around your body, opening up and expanding, letting you know, really know inside of you, you are enough. You are worthy. You are loved. You are a spark of the divine, and it's your birthright to have a good life, to have a happy, joyous life. So breathing in again into this area, see if it's shifted. See if there's anything in there that's maybe feels like a little knot in the stomach or a stirring, a gurgling in there. Let's get rid of any low vibration energy that's holding you back from receiving, that's not letting you go through that door, open that door of opportunity, meet the right people to break open something for you, and to stand up for yourself. Let's breathe in again. And if you need to do the affirmations again, just continue saying them. I am worthy. I am enough, just as I am. I am a child of God. I am a spark of the divine. I deserve every good thing in life. And then release anything out, anything that's coming up for you right now, anything that's trying to tell you something different. Any of those old tapes that start to come up to try to block you from your abundance, to block you from your joy. Let's let those tapes go. Let those words just go out to be transmuted and replace them with your new words. The words of I am enough. I am worthy. And then I want you to feel again into that energy in your solar plexus. And I want you to say to yourself, I love you. I love you just the way you are. There is nothing to be fixed. There is nothing to be changed. You were made perfectly. And feel into that. There will be a resistance if you haven't been used to, if you're not used to doing this. You'll find a resistance to that word perfect, because in our human brain, we have a definition of perfect. But God has a different definition of perfect. And that's what we want to feel into. We want to feel into that spiritual definition of perfect. And that's what we are. We are spirit living inside of this human body, and the spirit is perfect. So feel into the perfection of you right now. Accept you just as you are. As our friend Marietta says, accept, and then align with that energy inside of you and allow. Relax your expectations, allow your journey, allow how it unfolds for you when you go into the perfection of you. And when you do that, you start to see the perfection in others. You start to see them without any criticism, without any judgment that they're doing it wrong, that there's something that needs to be fixed. When we see our own perfection, we can look at others and see their perfection. And let's break through those obstacles of the criticism and the judgment and go into just love, just loving each other. That's what we do every day here in this family. We love each other. So let's love right now on these prayer requests. Let's see each one in its perfection. And let's cover it with love, sending so much love to each person, the ones that put the prayer request in, the ones that were mentioned in those requests. Let's pour love energy right over them. And then let's see them traveling upward. Just see the energy lifting. All those people, all those prayer requests, lifting straight to God. Let's feel in our heart the confidence, the trust, the knowing, and the belief that all those requests are seen and heard, and that everything is working perfectly. And we're seeing whatever happens in the perfect way is going to happen for them, not for us. We might have a different way of seeing that prayer being answered. But let's release that expectation. Let's release that attachment to the outcome. Letting it go, asking Archangel Michael to cut those cords to the attachment, and feeling how freeing that is inside. Feel the lightness now inside of you. Go back into your heart. Just take a deep breath in. Feel how light and how loved you feel now. And if there's something in there that says, no, I want to hold on, I want it done this way, just release that out, because there's a little feeling in the throat chakra right now. Release it out. Let it go. If you need to clear your throat, cough, whatever, to release that out and release the attachment to that outcome. Okay, that feels a lot better. You all are so amazing. You're so loving, and thank you for helping to lift up these prayer requests. Thank you for seeing each other in our perfection. So now let's give some love. We brought it into our hearts. Let's give it away because we know it's going to come back. So everybody on here, just grab onto someone. Just pick a name or a face, whatever what comes to you, and hold that person. Hold them tight. Give them a big virtual hug and say, I love you. Just do that to one person. Pour all that energy and all that love right to that one person. And just see how amazing that is to give your love, to lift up one person. Doesn't that feel awesome? Do you feel a hug? Do you feel somebody holding you and hugging you? Beautiful. So now let's give that love to everybody. Every day on here, we do what our Deirdre has termed the heart telephone. And we send that love all around our group. We just share it out. We don't hold anything back. We really give of our full self when we share this love around our circle. So just envision all of us standing around. Let's hold hands today. Envision everybody's holding hands in this virtual circle. And we're going to put our beautiful planet, our Mother Earth, right in the middle of our circle, because she's going to benefit from all of us receiving this love. She's going to feel that energy going through us, out the bottom of our feet, and down into our wonderful planet. So let's do this. Staci, are you ready to lead us in the heart telephone?
Countdown. All right. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you. Oh my gosh, I love you all so much. Thank you for being here this morning. Thank you, thank you. Rick, I saw you come in while we were doing the meditation. Oh, thank you all so much for being here, for really making my day start out on the right foot, to put me in that beautiful frequency of love every morning. I so appreciate every one of you. You're so amazing. Staci, I love you, my sister.
I love you. Thank you for having me, and thank you everybody for accepting me and loving me back.
Yes, and you're going to be back. Staci will be here all this week. It's Staci week. And so she's agreed to come on, and every morning we are going to have some discussion about something, whatever you all want to discuss, whatever comes up during the day. So anybody else that wants to come on for a day or a week, just let me know. If you want to be here with me, and we can have a panel discussion also if a couple of you or more want to come on at one time. And Our little Luna saying goodbye to everyone. That little squeak.
I know, she's so funny.
And don't forget about our paint challenge as well. I have not done mine yet, but we're going to do it on Saturday at 6 o'clock in the evening. Tiffany, that was on last week, is going to do it with me. We're going to do it together, and we're going to have it on live, I think. So if anybody else wants to Zoom with us and do yours at the same time, let me know. And we'll all do ours at the same time, blindfolded. That's going to be so much fun.
That's exciting. I can't wait.
I know. So yes, Sharon, Staci's going to be here this whole week, Monday through Friday. And if anybody else wants to come on, you can join us. Come on in. Just let us know. That would be fun to have a couple of people on here at one time.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah. All right. So, Sharon did hers on Saturday. Well, we haven't seen the picture yet, Sharon, if you want to share that. All right. So Deirdre typed in the words that we end the show with, and we say those together. Staci, when you're ready.
I'm ready. Namaste.
Namaste, y'all.
Love you all.
Love you. And Sharon wants to do another one. So yes, Sharon, let's talk and see when you want to be on with me. I would love it. And Tammy says, oh, I love her little meows. So sweet.
Isn't it?
You're so welcome. It is. It's adorable. Staci, this was great. And I will see you tonight at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, Angel Heart Radio. If you haven't gone there yet on Facebook, Angel Heart Radio page, go like the page, and you'll be notified when we go live tonight at 8 o'clock. Come in
see y'all
and
there.
Give us some comments, give us some love, and we'll see you there. Bye, everybody.
Bye.